from the Big Qualicum Fish Hatchery. This is one of my favorite places in the whole world. I love to come here in the fall to see the salmon coming up the river. Salmon are so cool, like how do they know to come back here? Some people think it's the chemical cues, the weather, and something else, I can't remember, but we're gonna go check out the salmon today. I've been coming here every year since I was a kid, and it's just so beautiful here, so let's go check it out. And I was just here yesterday, and I can't believe the amount of salmon that have returned this year. It's so cool. And what's really cool is they have an underwater viewing area, so we're gonna go check that out now. It's so cool. There's so many fish in there. Like I said, I came yesterday and I just could have stayed all day to watch the fish in there, so we're gonna go check it out now. Whoa, look at this. So cool. This isn't an aquarium. This is for real. Well, not that aquariums aren't real, but. Ooh, there's a humpy.
All the fish above the fence are counted upriver, and so right now we're going through each of the species: Chinook, coho, pink, and chum, and we are basically taking eggs from the Chinook this week. So we take about 3 million eggs, and they're released in April, May under 2 different strategies. One is released in mid-May, and the other one is June. And it's just seeing what kind of early ocean survival the different release strategies have. Coho egg takes take place closer to November, December, and same thing, 400,000 is our target. They all live in the ponds behind me, you'll see them there. So they all live for a year here in freshwater, which is their natural life history, before they're released as a smolt around 18 to 22 grams. We also support Qualicum First Nation by having our extra fish, essentially. So like I said before, we count fish upriver. We have targets for each species upriver, plus our brood. Anything in excess of that goes to Qualicum First Nation for food, social, and ceremonial purposes. And then also they have contracted sales to large-scale outfitters on the island and on the mainland. So it's a large economic benefit to the band. And that's kind of the general fall programming here.
What kind of fish are coming out of the river?
Right now is Chinook and coho. Pinks are just finishing. We've seen a record number of pinks and Chinook in the river this year, and coho are just starting. So we forecast a reasonable coho year. It's too early to tell. And then chum will start moving in November, October, November. They've been pretty poor in the past 4 to 5 years, and the expectation is they're poor again this year.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Any other questions? Happy to have you guys come by anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
No offense, buddy, but you stink. So I gotta tell you a super fun fact that happened to me this morning. I won the local radio contest about guessing a location. And then my guess was Top Bridge because I practically have lived there my whole life. And I knew it because they talked about like where the petroglyphs were, where a suspension bridge was. Anyways, I won 500 bucks. And also a gift basket to Swell Sweets. And if you know me, you know that I love sweets. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. So thank you. Thank you, Beach Radio. Woohoo! It's empty. Sometimes those big blue storage containers are full of fish, little fish fry. But yeah, there's nothing in there today. So now we're gonna go for a little walk here, and this is one of my favorite spots. I say that about everything. This is my favorite spot, but I kind of mean it. I do mean it, because everything's so pretty around here, and especially with the fall colors. Trains don't run anymore around here. Old trestle. Oh man, I should have brought my bike. I don't know why I didn't. It's like this beautiful 10-kilometer trail, or it's a beautiful 10-kilometer road that goes all the way to Horn Lake Road. So it's 10 kilometers there and 10 kilometers back, and oh, it's so nice. It's a beautiful gravel road, and right now with the fall colors it would be ideal. But I was kind of thinking bear. I didn't have anybody to ride with, so I didn't do it. But then I've seen other riders going back and forth today, so darn it, I'll just have to come back. First I think, oh, I should have brought my bike. Now I think, I should have brought my fishing rod. Thanks. Somebody's right there. I have a really hard time filming myself. It can kind of be embarrassing when you get caught. Anyways, I wish I would have brought my fishing rod. This trail that I'm walking is called the Channel Trail. You know, it follows along the river. Nice. I lied, it was Cutthroat Trail. Chums may spend up to 7 years at the sea, in the sea, but typically 4 years. Pink salmon spend 18 months at sea, and sockeye typically spend 2 years at sea, and coho spend 18 months. And the Chinook can spend up to 8 years before journeying back to their natural streams to spawn. Pretty cool. And I just think it's so fascinating that the salmon know when to start migrating up the streams. Like, how do they know that? I know I mentioned earlier it was chemical cues and scents and even roll of the sun, but nature is so amazing, especially fish. I mean, all animals really. Humans are pretty amazing too, but instinctively the salmon know when it's their time. And then they find the river, the streams that they were born at, and they go back up. Pretty smart little guys. So think of that when you're eating them. They're smart. Maybe they'll give you some smarts. Actually, you know, they're full of omega-3 fatty acids and good brain food. So yeah, eat the fish. The biggest salmon I ever caught was a spring salmon, and it was 20 pounds. And man, it was hard to get into the boat. Honestly, I had to have a little help, but man, that was exciting. And that was many years ago. And it's so funny, like I live on the ocean and I never really get a chance to go fishing. So if anybody has a boat and they want to take me out fishing next summer. I don't really get seasick, but I don't like it when it's super rough. But yeah, I live on the ocean. I should be swimming more and going out in a boat more. I would swim more if my shoulder wasn't messed up though. My pickleball incident. Silly pickleball ruined my life. We don't really have kokanee here on the island, but man, they are so pretty to see when they're spawning because they're a bright red color, kind of pinky red. Yeah, super pretty. But all we kind of see here is like the white, fleshy, rotten colored fish. This river channel is really low. That's not good. We still haven't had very much rain at all. Still waiting for the rains. That tree is saying, ow, it's grown right in there. But they put that log there for the fish. Thank you for your service. So thanks for coming along on this little adventure today to the Big Qualicum Fish Hatchery. I know I had a wonderful walk and I learned a lot today, as usual. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Feel free to like and subscribe and share and all that fun stuff, and have a great day. Today's my lucky day, that's for sure. Bye.